Okay, we're back in Bulwark Town, and today we're gonna take on the gym. But first, I did a little grinding for the last episode, and then Master evolved. But because this game includes also Pokemon from 4th and 5th gen, and Master was male, he didn't evolve into Gardevoir, but into Gallade instead. However, there is a little bug in this game that Kirlia evolves at level 30 as usual, but because they had to overwrite the Pokemon data from another Pokemon to include the Gallade into this game, they took the one from Cacturn, and since Cacnea evolves at level 34 into Cacturn, the game thinks that you got an evolved Cacturn at the earliest way possible, and so therefore it is at level 34 instead of level 30, so I just gained 4 levels for free. Yeah, it's part of the game. I'm not gonna complain about it, but yeah, that's the way it is. I'm really sorry that I couldn't show you the evolution. It kind of also spoils a little bit of the tension that I was expecting, because everybody expects Kirlia to evolve into Gardevoir in a 3rd generation game, but in this game it does not. Okay, if you have been paying attention to the screen for now, you see that this is a fire type gym, and there are a lot of crappy looking 4th gen fire starters, like how are they called again? Chimchar and Monferno and Infernape will eventually show up. I won't spoil it right now, but okay, it will. It will show up eventually, but the sprites look awful. That's really one thing that they didn't do that well in this game, because the sprites of Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire have a maximum of, I think, 60 times 60 pixels or something like that, and those of Diamond and Pearl have 80 times 80 pixels. So if you just take the sprite from Diamond and Pearl and put it in here, then it will get shrunk to 60 times 60, and then it might look really bad. And also they didn't quite figure out how the color palette works, so Chimchar and especially Monferno have really bad colors. But yeah, okay, I'm not gonna complain about it too much. So for a strategy of the gym is, it's a fire gym, and I have two Pokemon that use water moves. One of them is Baby Lugia, and the other one is my Spheal. However, Spheal isn't too useful in this gym because of as I said, they are Chimchar and Monferno who can use fighting type moves. And also Spheal doesn't really have a lot of powerful moves at its disposal for right now, at least not until it eventually evolves. So Baby Lugia will be doing most of the work inside this gym with Water Gun. Okay, Water Gun isn't a stab, but at least it does a little damage. It almost wanna kill the Ponyta. That's 9 level below me, but anyways, I don't care about it too much. And by the way, I still got the experience share on Bulbapedia, so that my Ivysaur will eventually catch up on the experience. So I'm wandering around to find all the trainers, because I'm gonna need every bit of experience I can get. Because I'm kinda struggling in the last battles, because they're difficult here. This game is not that easy compared to the original Pokemon Ruby. Especially this gym, they really improved it. It's still the same type, but the Pokemon are a lot tougher and a lot more diverse too, because they have the expanded Pokédex. But there's really not much to talk about during this normal trainer battles, because everything I do is just spam Water Gun and Confusion if I want to save some PP. I'll still use Confusion against Monferno because it's a lot more powerful. But then when we eventually get to the gym leader, this will get a lot more interesting. Okay, and there's an interesting Pokemon coming up here, Camerupt, which is hacked, by the way. I don't think that Camerupt can be obtained at level 22. But the Gara of Silver in the last episode, by the way, was hacked too, and there are a lot of hacked Pokemon. The gym leader also has hacked Pokemon, but that's kind of a standard. If you want to make the game more difficult, then you just bring Pokemon that are not supposed to be here, and which are a lot too strong for the time of that you are battling them. So, and that makes it automatically more difficult. Yeah, they even did that in the original games. Like, you remember that Lance's 3 under-leveled Dragonites, and even they took it to the top in Hardcore Soul Silver with his level 40 Dragonite. I think there in the 5th gen there might be a legal way to obtain an under-leveled Dragonite. I know you can catch them, but this Pokemon, I guess it's even rarer than like Feebas. To get Dragonite in Pokemon Black and White, no, not Diamond, Black and White, there's only one place you can get it, and you can only get it by fishing in the puddles, and then you have like 1% chance to get it. So it's one of the hardest Pokemon in the game to get if you don't want to level up your Dratini. I wouldn't recommend it, but this might be an explanation how Lance got his 3 under-leveled Dragonite. He went to Unova and went fishing for a year, and then eventually caught his 3 Dragonites. And then he leveled them up so that they are level 50 now. Oh, there it is. I'm rambling here. Another characteristic of the game is that there are Meditites who use Fire Punch, much like in the Electric Gym where there were Meditites who used Thunder Punch. Yeah, Meditite, okay, in this gen it's not that great because Thunder Punch, Fire Punch and Ice Punch are all special moves. Okay, I think that's everything. Let me quickly check if I got all of those trainers. Yeah, looks like way, so I'm gonna heal up quickly, and then we're gonna get ready for the gym battle. I have to warn you, it's another really tedious battle, and I think I didn't do that well in the battle. You'll see why. I'll explain later what I could have done better, especially against his first Pokemon, because his first Pokemon is, as you might expect, it's like a setup bait for me. I'm gonna using roughly the same strategy against Silpher, but this time I hope none of my Pokemon will die. Okay, let's get started. Welcome to the sacred place, fire. My name is Banshee. Banshee? Really? Okay. He's a fire-type gym leader, and he is no pushover. So I'll show you what I mean with that. And he has also a pretty scrappy 4th gen sprite, but I'm not gonna complain. He starts with Ninetales, and I send up Baby Lugia. As I mentioned, my strategy is using Calm Mind. I use Calm Mind to boost my special defense. That's the other advantage that Baby Lugia has over Feel. It can boost his stats, so that their fire moves won't completely obliterate me. And I think I'm gonna get up to at least like +4 or something like that, so that I can comfortably survive their fire type moves and that my water gun will actually deal some damage. If I couldn't 2-hit KO Quilava, how in hell I'm gonna 2-hit KO a Ninetales? So I'm gonna need a lot of boosts to accomplish something. Unfortunately, I just got burned, which is annoying. That just means I'm gonna have to heal a lot more often. Alright, is there anything else to talk about this guy? Yeah, he uses double team like pretty much every other trainer in this game. They do that a lot in Pokemon hacks. To make them more difficult, just give other trainers double team. Because every Pokemon can learn it. So. And then you automatically have a lot harder fight. You just need to rely on luck then. Okay, he also has headbutts, which he probably realized that my special defense was so high that his fire moves won't do that much anymore, so now I have to start healing. I have to soda pops and might as well use them. They're not too useful in the end game, but they're cheap. Yeah. Shortly I did a calc which of the healing items are the most effective of those you can buy, and I didn't include the herbs because they have a negative side effect of reducing your Pokemon's happiness. But if you want to heal economically, then you should use I think lemonades are the best of those. If you use a lemonade on your Pokemon, then you heal and you heal 80 damage, and it costs you 350 Pokédollars. That means to heal 1 damage, you'd pay like a little more than 4 Pokédollars. To comparison, if you use a Super Potion, you pay 40 Pokédollars for one HP healing. So it's a lot more efficient. That aside, it's still more useful to have Hyper Potions in the end game, because you want to heal your Pokemon to full and not just to half. Although 2 times healing your Pokemon to half would also restore to full, but that isn't good if you're under pressure. Okay, I think I should almost have almost got Ninetales. I just need to get 1 more Water Gun off and have sufficient HP to combat his next Pokemon. And not miss Water Gun, of course, because of his stupid double teams. I really should have healed that Burno. I don't know why I didn't. I'm pretty sure I found a Fire Heal or Burn Heal, not Fire, Burn Heal on the path to Burrow Town from under Volcano. So I don't know why I didn't do that. Yeah, sometimes I really stupid. Okay, this was played by my old self like almost a year ago, so I think my Pokemon skills might have developed a little bit, because I started playing more Pokemon games, at least play through more, and then I discovered the value of some items like this fire, like the Burn Heal in this example. Even if it forced her to use another Will-O-Wisp, this will buy me a turn. Okay, finally, Water Gun hits and Ninetales goes down. Okay, now next is probably one of the ugliest Pokemon in the game. It's Infernape. Yeah, Monferno is worse, but Infernape isn't much better in this game. Its skin is really awkwardly colored. I don't know what to say about it. And guess what? It uses double team. Oh my god, this is so annoying. All this Pokemon use double team. Well, at least I can use Confusion against Infernape, and Baby Lugia apparently is really fast. It even outspeeds Infernape, which has a lot of speed. Baby Lugia, I don't even know Baby Lugia's base stats, but they're probably not higher than Infernape's, of course. And last one, everybody's favorite, Charizard. Also, yeah, I kind of prefer Typhlosion over Charizard, but that's my opinion. I know that a lot of people do like Charizard, but since I have a lot of these boosts, I'm able to 2-hit KO on the Charizard with Water Gun before he can KO me with Wing Attack. So this will be the game. It was tedious, but at least it wasn't as close as the battle against Silpher. And even if Baby Lugia died, I could have used my other Pokemon. I still had my Spheal, which could at least somewhat deal with Charizard. It couldn't deal with Infernape because it's weak to fighting moves, but it could have dealt with Charizard easily. Because because of Thick Fat, I kind of resist it, although the typing doesn't resist it. Okay, and as a gift for defeating him, we get TM50, which is Overheat. Overheat is one of the most powerful fire type moves in the game, and compared to other like Flame Burst, something, it doesn't have that much of a drawback. Oh, hi Tamashi, what are you doing here? And apparently she's got strength, and I can go to the desert now with these goo goggles. This desert will be a really good area to finally get Bulbapedia up to the rest of my party. Will be a lot of ground-type Pokemon, and Bulbapedia can take care of them. So, at least Bulbapedia now will get some use. It has been on the experience share for such a long time, and never been used in battle except it died against Silpher, but now it will get use. So, next time Bulbapedia will get some action, I'm gonna save the game, and then I'll see you all soon. If you like this video, you can leave it a like or leave a comment if you, and I'll see you next time.